In a small village, there lived a woman known as Mrs. Stingy. It wasn't her real name, but that was what everyone called her because she was extremely frugal. Mrs. Stingy's house was old and falling apart. Although she had more than enough money to fix it, she refused to spend a single penny, believing that every expense was a waste. Her clothes were worn out, torn, and covered with patches. Yet she refused to buy new ones. Every morning, her breakfast consisted of a single piece of dried fish and a small bowl of rice. Her neighbors felt sorry for her.
Mrs. Stingy, why do you always eat so little? Please, have some. We made delicious meatballs.
But Mrs. Stingy would always refuse. Deep inside, she knew she would never be able to return the favor. Mrs. Stingy lived all alone. She had no family and no friends. There was only one thing she truly cared about: her wealth. Every single coin had to be protected. She owned a small store in town, and it was unlike any other shop. Not because it was beautiful, but because it was unusually quiet. No children dared to come near her shop. She wouldn't even let them look at the items she was selling. Whenever hungry stray cats or dogs came near, she splashed water to drive them away.
Please, could I have a piece of bread?
Whenever beggars asked for food, she would close the window and say,
"Nothing is free here."
Because of her extreme stinginess, she became even richer. Her room was filled with money. Under her bed were boxes so full of cash that they were almost bursting. Yet despite being so rich, Mrs. Stingy was always worried. She constantly feared that something might disappear. It was as if she spent every day playing hide and seek with her own money. One evening, as the sun began to set, Mrs. Stingy sat alone in her shop. Suddenly, she felt dizzy. She wept. She felt something soft touch her face. A tiny stray cat gently licked her cheek. Mrs. Stingy opened her eyes. She was back inside her shop.
Thank you. You woke me before it was too late.
The next morning, Mrs. Stingy woke up earlier than usual. She took down the old sign and replaced it with a new one. She smiled at the children and offered each of them a small piece of candy. Later that day, a beggar asked for food. Instead of closing the window, Mrs. Stingy gave him a warm loaf of bread and a bottle of water. From that day on, hungry stray cats and dogs always found a bowl of food and clean water waiting outside her shop. Her neighbors greeted her every morning. The lonely shop that had once been silent was soon filled with laughter, cheerful conversations, and smiling faces. She had her home rebuilt and gladly shared meals with her neighbors, who soon became like family. She was still careful with her money, but she no longer let it control her life. For the first time in many years, she wasn't the richest woman in the village. She was the happiest. The end.